Hi BookTube, I'm here with my reaction to the first day of Canada Reads. Um, the first day of Canada Reads is actually quite short compared to the other ones, just because they spend a large chunk of it introducing things and introducing people and books and such. So they only get kind of like a 30 minutes of debate, kind of, instead of like the full hour that they do the other days. So just to let you know off the bat, there's some really great discussions going on. I was following along on Twitter, and the first book that was eliminated was the book that I wanted to win, the book that I really, really enjoyed the best. Is Minister Without Portfolio by Michael Winter, defended by Adam Copeland, or Copeland, sorry. Yeah, there were some big questions that I thought were taken up and relevant. And one of the questions really had to do with theme. And it's kind of like, what does it mean to start over? So, the theme, in case you don't know, is about starting over. So it was like, really, is it a choice that you start over, or is it something that's kind of spurred on by tragedy? And what does it imply? And I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on a book that did it really well and a book that I felt didn't do that well. And the book I felt that did it really well is The Hero's Walk. I think literally in the book, the old ways die. And you get to see a real change of prejudices and a real family. I felt it was a very realistic book. And I think part of that realism also had to do with starting over doesn't mean that the world stops. The world still goes on. And I think that really is encapsulated in Hero's Walk. A book that I felt didn't do this at all is Birdie by Tracy Lindbergh. I felt that Bernice in the book was beginning to start over, to get away from the negativity and move towards becoming her own person. But she just ultimately stopped and returned to her initial position at the beginning of the book. So how's that starting over? I think that's really kind of reversing back, and yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, what else do I have to say here? Yeah, I think that was the big question. In regards to the Twitter conversation, I really want to talk about that. I really feel like this needs to be addressed because I think it is relevant to a lot of issues within BookTube as well. Some people were quite upset at Adam Copeland's defense after Minister of Portfolio was eliminated, in that he was pointing out how all the other books were kind of sensational. How about the things that happened to them aren't everyday situations. And he said that Minister Without Portfolio is a very Canadian book. And I completely and 100% agree with him. I felt that it was a realistic book in in the portrayal of Henry and in his situation, and I felt very connected to that. I felt it was a very Canadian book, and then people on Twitter misconstrued that to him meaning that it's the most Canadian book because it's about a white man. And that really frustrated me because these people are really supporting Birdie and such, and they're not talking about, I gotta switch hands here, sorry. They're not talking about Birdie the book, but about Aboriginal issues. Now, I agree, Aboriginal issues are very pertinent. They need to be dealt with. They're like, I'm First Nations as well, and I totally, like, yes, we should be dealing with murdered, missing Aboriginal women. We should be, they should have fresh water. They should, like, there's so many problems that need to be addressed. Birdie is not the book to do that. Birdie reinforces negative stereotypes to people who are already racist. I think Tracy Lindbergh saying that she wants this book to be, that she thinks it encapsulates the universal experience of First Nations women is very dangerous because it does not. I I think striving for that universality is very dangerous, very upsetting, very reinforcement of negative stereotypes in every way, and it should not, be that. And what was I going on about? Oh, and so like they're picking this book solely because it is by a Cree author about a Cree woman. And that's tokenism. That's dangerous. That's not helpful. That's racist. And it's funny because these people aren't realizing that. And it's like, you're not a First Nations person. Why? Like, you don't understand. Like, you don't pretend you understand just because you read one fictional account that is not well done. There's nothing good about this book, in my opinion. And it's just very frustrating to have people think that they understand something, because first of all, they feel bad. And secondly, because, they've read something fictional and they now believe that every Aboriginal woman is molested and every Aboriginal woman has all these problems. And no. Oh, I'm so upset and I'm so frustrated, and yeah, I gotta just shut up now. Let me know what your thoughts were for the first day of Canada Reads, and I look forward to tomorrow's debate. I'll try and put links in the description bar for Twitter, for the CBC website where you can watch or listen to these debates. And thank you for watching.